everybody, welcome to His Gross Designs. My name is Maureen, and today's episode is going to be streamed right into Craft on the Clock. And if you watch me through there, welcome and thank you so much. And I hope that you're having a beautiful week and a beautiful day. Today is October 1st, so happy first day of October. We are going to be, and if you see me switching around, I'm going to be switching between Facebook and YouTube. So hopefully we'll get to have both of you getting to see this craft that we're going to be doing today. Today I'm going to be using some Dollar Tree pumpkins that I had still laying around from not this season, from last season. But first, let me just go ahead and say, if you're watching me live, I would love to hear from you. Would love to hear your input on what I'm making, on the things that that we, just your input on different on the different things that I may be using, so that way, or doing. So let me know. Just love to hear from you, and it makes it a lot more fun. Also, if this is your first time watching me, my name is Maureen. My page name is Gross Designs. I am from Colombia, as in South America. So, my Spanish sometimes rolls in. So, just want to let you know, there should be a little live button there. So, if you see it in red, then that means, hey, you are right with me, right at the same time. Ask and you shall receive, my friend. So, if you have any questions, also, I appreciate if you just give me the thumbs up, and it costs you nothing. It gives me a whole lot of benefits with the algorithm world. So, that's very helpful, and also so appreciated if you like what you see. Hey, why not go ahead and share? In that way, this episode can go ahead and get to many others that would like to that will be interested in this. So just go ahead and share into your social media pages. All right, that's being taken care of, and I see Miss B here with my friend B Walker on YouTube. On my description link, you will find the link to my Instagram, the link to my Pinterest, the link to my YouTube channel, which I am right now live on both. So, and obviously Facebook. So we'd love to connect with you in those kind of platforms if I am not yet. All right, let's see. I see Margaret and Kelly, and let's see, Totally Crafting by Brenda. Miss Brenda, how are you? I love you. Miss Cindy from Create with Cindy's Creations, and Patty, and so Miss Cheryl. Thank you so much. All right, let's get crafting. Let me show you what I got today. And today we have the benefit, you all. We're being treated to a 1 hour crafting. And all my 23 friends that are watching here on YouTube, welcome, welcome. My name is Maureen. I am a crafter, DIYer, that I just love creating budget-friendly home decor using just like everyday items and very reasonable things to find around in stores. So just would love for you to just check out my page and lots of my creations, and would love for you to subscribe. All right, so I have this Dollar Tree pumpkins. I think we all know these, the infamous pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. Are they selling them this year? I have not been buying a lot of things, to be honest with you guys, this year, if during fall time, and that is because I have so much stuff in stored that I need to use. So I have these left from last year. So I apologize if these are not if they have changed colors or size or price. I did buy them at $1.25. That is out of my hands. Oh, B, you're back and forth. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome home. I'll tell you all about it, you guys. I will tell you all about it. So, let me show you what else I have. I have some greenery here, you guys. And this is just stuff that I have like laying around, just like stuff that has, just broken off here and there, honestly. I did get a little twig from outside. And I love the fact that it has moss. Do you see that? Natural moss. Wonderful. So I have some Spanish moss as well. So we're going to be using that. We're going to be working on 2 pumpkins, as you could see. Both of these pumpkins will be getting, hello, Miss Janet. How are you, my friend? And let me say that. Benvinda. Yes, I just wanted to make sure it's like it's a one N or two N's. So these two pumpkins are going to get two different, completely different looks. So want you to make sure that you know that for one of the looks we're going to be using a book. So this is just a book. Now just want to let you know, books are sold for about 50 cents. Hi, Stephanie, friend, how are you? Oh, thank you. I miss you too. I miss you. I will tell you all about it. I'll update you in just a minute. But thank you so much. I really I really appreciate all your warm welcome, you guys. So the books are, you can find them. You're so sweet. Thank you guys. Thank you for your kind words. Books you can find for 50 cents at your public library. Just want to let you know, at least here in Florida is a norm. I also have heard in other states that 50 cents is just what's going to get you an old, unused, unread book that, you know, hey, you could do a lot. You know how many crafts I have done with this book? So I'm sure that, you know, it was a good book at some time. The library doesn't want it. So, you know, I could put it to good use. So anyways, you don't have to pay the thrift store price, because thrift store sometimes they got like they could go up there like $3 or $4. So just want to let you know, get your money's worth and go to the library, which, you know, it also helps them. So, you know, we killed two birds with one stone kind of there. All right, so now let me just show you the other pumpkin that we are going to do is this one, and for that we're going to be using other things. So let me just show you what that is. Now, some of you are saying, and as you could hear, that I have been missing. I have been missing. I was in Colombia for, honestly, it was just a few days. Give me 1 second. Let me just get the scissors. It was just a few days. This is my scissor drawer. So I'm going to get that one, make it quick. Yes, it was a few days. And the reason is, sorry, you guys. Sorry. If I don't put it away, I start a big mess. And I don't want to start a big mess. So the reason is because my grandmother has been sick and still sick. And we got word from our family that my grandmother's health was really, really, really frail. So because of that, I was going back and forth. You know, it was not that time of the year where you kind of go and take off. Where, by the way, we're taking off the stem. We're taking off the tag. We do not need the stem at all. So the first thing that you guys are going to do is we're going to create a hole right on here, and I'm going to tell you why. So for this, I'm not going to need this kind of scissors. I'm going to need kind of like a little heavier scissor. Old scissors. Just gonna poke it right there, and this is a full pumpkin. It's sold just like that at the Dollar Tree. It's a full pumpkin. So we're gonna go ahead and just gonna create a hole. Just be careful that with your scissor, obviously. Just be careful not to go too deep, because it's going to open the hole all the way in the back. You don't have to paint it at all, honestly. You don't have to paint it. You're gonna cover it in many different ways. So I'm going to take a piece of fabric. Burlap will be the choice right now. You could have a choice of putting it here and gluing from the middle up. However, we also have the choice of being able to just cut. So give me 1 second. The only thing about this burlap is that it kind of creates a little bit of the fussiness. So just want to let you know. All right, so this is an old burlap that I used in another project that gave me a blooper. It's a project, a little cross that I was trying to create with a frame, and it snapped. Totally snapped. Anyways, so yeah, so then we got word that, you know, she was really not, hold on, it did not look good. My grandmother just turned 87, and she lives in Colombia, as in South America. Thank you for those that are joining. Don't forget to subscribe, please, before you head out. And so she lives in Colombia, as in South America, and she has other issues with her health other than being old. you know, she has issues with her heart. She's blind. She can't see anymore. You know, she has mobility issues. So, all right, guys. So as you could see, this is all I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a cut. And now that I know the size, I'm going to start creating or cutting little pieces and strips. Now this is this is the one that I'm using. You do not have to use this one. You can create it any color that you want. This is going to be a very neutral pumpkin look. It's going to be more of the farmhouse, go rustic style. So but yet again, the fabric that you use is going to create, or you know, change the finish that you want, or the look that you want in your pumpkin. So anyway, so then yeah, so she also recently had a stroke, and from that time on, from the time that she had a stroke, and that was last month, her health has just been declining. So to the point that, you know, when you know, when you get word and say, you know, this might be it, you know, you rush and you worried and you rush and you pray and you rush and decisions get made quickly. So I went ahead and decided that yes, that, you know, my question was, should my grandmother pass, would I be okay not going? Would I be okay not seeing her one last time? And I was not okay with that. So so that's why I went ahead and decided in a quick manner to just to buy a ticket and go. I was blessed. My oldest son went ahead and even bought me the ticket, because you know, there are times that you're just not ready to just go, you know. So it's like, you know, just go. He wanted to go too, but he couldn't. He had a training at work that he needed to do. So anyways, I'm going to start gluing these now. You know, as you could see, I'm going to, so as you could see, you're still going to be able to see the orange, and I'm okay with that because pumpkins are orange. If you're not okay and you want it completely that different color, you know, you do you. Now the other thing that I have here is I also have some burlap. I mean some other ones here. Just want to make sure that I see. Just wanted to check and see what size it was. So so anyway, so then that's what happened. My grandmother, I was pretty much, I'm the product of a single mother and daughter of a single mom, and my father left me when I was 2 years old. So I grew up, my grandmother was pretty much the one that raised me. I was pretty much raised in church by her. So because she was you know, a churchgoer. So anyways, not only churchgoer, but she was, you know, my grandmother has always, her life has been, you know, Christ church. So anyways, so then that's the reason why you didn't see a lot of me. I kind of just checked out because it was just a lot going through the head. And not only that, but I am very homey. I am. By the way, I'm just cutting all these strips right now. I am a very homey person. I am a very motherly person. And what you know, to me, leaving is not just, you know, picking up and going. To me, leaving means, hey, I gotta I gotta go ahead and leave things ready here for the guys, because we're a family of 5, and when you have 5 adults eating or eating out, it becomes very pricey. So I didn't want that. By the way, so that I have 3 different types of burlap, by the way. So I have the more rustic one, I have more the finished one, and I have a different color one. We're going to combine all of those to give this pumpkin a nice coverage. So that's what you see me doing. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get ready to start gluing with a hot glue. However, if you didn't have done anything with burlap before, you know that you have to cover up. Oh no, hold on a second. My my cream. My cream fell out. This is the cream I use and it broke. I mean, it didn't break, but it opened up. This is a cream I use when I'm doing clay for my hands. So, it's just Dove from the Dollar Tree. Anyways, it's just so that, whatchamacallit, just to not, get, you know, the clay on my hands so much. Anyways, what I needed my finger protectors. If you have done things with burlap, you guys, you know that you're destined to get burned. So just take care of those little fingers. All right, here we go. So, so yeah, I'm a very homey person, which means that I went ahead and, you know, had to leave all of the food ready because that is what we do. You know, otherwise it just becomes a very extra expensive time away. So because of that, by the way, this is a miracle. I mean, they're just the silicone fingertip covers. So there it is. As you can see, you can still see a little bit of the shadows of the orange, but even that is going to get covered. So I just want to make sure that you know, no worries, no worries, no worries. But of course, if you want to go the extra measure and cover it up, whatever makes you happy. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. So so because of that, and as you guys know, I do work long hours. So so I had to, you know, it was a lot of prepping and doing, and you know, and I left meals for every single day that I was gone. So all that prepping takes time, you guys. So anyways, in work, so that's where I was, and that's the reason why I have been gone for basically as long as I have. I'm going to cut this one in half just because it helps me cover a little bit more. So I apologize. And then it just took me a minute to kind of, you know, over there you have limited Wi-Fi. It's a third world country, you guys. So you do have Wi-Fi. It's limited Wi-Fi, especially that, you know, I don't want all the roaming fees and all that bunch of stuff. So, you know, you have to, there is not a lot of, what do you call that? A lot of chances to kind of, you know, get caught up with life. So coming back, oh, and by the way, I left my phone in Colombia, and my mother had also gone, and she was coming on a flight after me. So so she was able to bring my cell phone, but yeah, I was like a full day without no cell phone. So you know, you after you've been left without phone, then you know how much is missed. Yeah. So anyways, so it was like a lot to kind of catch up all over again. And then once I came back Sunday. And once I came back, it was like, oh, back to work, back to reality. Here we go. All right, so here it is. So now it's the first coverage. Remember, we still got more to add to this. Where is it? Here's the longer spots. So we still got more to add to this. So here it is. So that is me. Did I lose my comments, you guys, on Facebook? I'm not sure. Did you guys, just want to let you know that I haven't seen the comments moving. So if you have left anything, I have not seen them. But I appreciate all of your prayers. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. You have no idea. And now let me share some other stories. Did you know I had to take my layover? I flew from Tampa. I live in Tampa, Florida. So I flew from Tampa to Panama. And I did not fly to Miami because I don't like Miami. I don't like Miami's airport. I don't like Miami's what do you call that? Immigration. I really don't like Miami. So I tried to, so I can, to avoid staying in Miami. Anyway, so then I went, hold on a second, I'm gonna check this here. So anyway, so then I went through Panama. So I went Tampa, Panama, and from Panama over to Barranquilla, which is my city. Barranquilla, which is where I live, where my family lives. Anyways, and hi Janet. Oh, there's somebody saying hi Janet. So anyway, so then I in Panama, let me just tell you, in case you ever stay in Panama or make, do a layover in Panama, there's no Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi in the airport. You have to buy the Wi-Fi plan if you want to have Wi-Fi on your phone. So just want to let you know, if in case you ever wonder, or if in case you ever want to stay, you have to pay for any Wi-Fi. And there's also no outlets. So I got there to Panama with my phone practically almost discharged because I didn't charge it. And I get there, and you all, I couldn't charge my phone. I went around and around to ask, I'm like, where on earth am I going to charge my phone? I couldn't. So just in case you ever wonder or you ever thinking, this is the other burlap, you guys. Of hey, Panama. Yeah, that was a very big surprise for me. It's like, there's no Wi-Fi. There's no outlets. How am I supposed to charge this? So, yeah. So, from my cousin, I've been told that the way that he charges his phone when he goes through Panama is that he will go ahead and go to a restaurant and you have to eat something and or buy something from them and ask them to charge your phone for a little while. I'm like, that is so inconvenient. But anyways, yeah, that happened. Just in case you ever want to fly, or go through Panama, just want to let you know. Heads up. So, anyways, yeah, what else happened? What else happened? But other than that, honestly, the coming back with no phone was insane, but it worked. I mean, I slept a lot on the airplane on my way back, and I had to beg someone to kind of give me, because I didn't know how on earth I was going to. Yeah, the cell phone sounds like it would be very difficult, especially when I have to contact my husband and say, I had to contact my mother in Colombia to let her know hey, can you bring me back my phone? And when you fly back, and then I had to let my husband know. I'm like, hey, I have no phone. You cannot have a portable charger, Cindy, because a portable charger, they are not allowed. No portable chargers are allowed because in international flights, because of the lithium batteries. So those are not allowed. They take them away. Yeah. They take those away. All right, so I'm thinning out the other white one, you guys, and I think that looks a lot better, a lot neater. I also got, let's see what else got taken away. A little tweezer that I took, and those got taken away. And what else? I was able to bring, oh, by the way, while we were there, and I could, if you are in my personal Facebook, then you will see there's some pictures of my grandmother's birthday. And we were able to celebrate my grandmother's birthday. She was, as responsive as you could imagine. So, but anyways, at least I'll be able to see family. Now, this looks like a big old mess, but let's go ahead and finish it up. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. We're gonna have one more, and we're going to start making it. Oh, beautiful, que linda. All right. So now it's like a lot of, trying to get back at, what is it that I'm doing? Honestly, that's how I feel, like, trying to get back at, you know, catching up, catching up. All right. Can't lose that. So here it is. As you could see, we have like a little beach ball. It looks in that way. You won't be going through Panama. It's actually, it's not too bad of an airport. There's, tons and tons and tons of restaurants, but honestly, it's just not very, not very, modern in a way. All right, so now that we're gonna do this, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this rest of this burlap away. I still have some more there, but I think we may not use it, so I'll put that away. May use just a little. I'm going to go ahead now and start bringing out, and we're going to bring different textures. So we're going to, whole idea of this is just to start creating texture. So now we're going to start adding different ones, and I also have some other kinds of overlap, and I also have, wait, hold on a second, this kind of rope. So we're going to be adding lots of different textures. We still got some lace to add to this, so it's going to be wonderful. I thought I might be finishing in about 10 minutes, so keep me honest if you can. Keep me honest. So with my time, because we need to. All right, so now I have different other type of burlap. Look at this beautiful one. Now I'm going to be kind of sparingly, because it's really beautiful, but we do want to add a little bit of extra oomph. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these two. Oh, while I was there though, I don't know, I have some plantar fasciitis, is that what you call that? It recently has started, and I do wear my shoes, and that helps a lot with the arch support, and so that helps a lot. However, it's I did get some shots right into my foot, some plasma shots from my own blood. So I was really happy with that. I was able to go, and my mother was the one who recommended it. My aunt also recommended it, so so you were able to do that, and it has helped. It has helped. It's your own plasma, so from your own blood. So that was great. Yes, that was great. Happy that I did that. All right, so now we're gonna do just the other side, and that should give us lots of beautiful things going on, guys. So now I just come back and I realize that, guys, Christmas is around the corner. Thankfully, the house has been decorated for some time. I'm gonna go ahead and continue opening the hole here. Somehow it closed up, so I'm using my scissors to kind of open it up. And by the way, yesterday was my grandmother's birthday. Today is my husband's birthday, so I did put a little post there, a little late, like usual. But I did, yeah, when I wish my hubby happy birthday. The man that keeps me honest. All right, so here it is, you guys. It's coming out. Now we're gonna add a few more things, but we're also gonna be adding some lace. So I want to make sure that we get enough time to do that. So, where is my lace? Where is my lace? And this is just a Dollar Tree lace, you guys. Don't think that this is whatever lace you have around. By the way, I've been wanting to just go buy a wedding dress. Honestly, I've been wanting to just go buy a wedding dress at the Goodwill, and be able to use some of that. I could do quite a lot of stuff with a Dollar Tree dress, wedding dress. So I've been wanting to do that. Have you done that yourself? Let me know. Let me know. Thank you, B. How sweet. She set the timer for me. It's a 1 hour, so we're finishing up at 11 today. So we're here from 10 to 11. All right, so here it is. See that? See how beautiful? Look at all the patterns. You guys, see how beautiful? We have burlap. We have, see what I told you? You don't even have to cover anything. All right, let's see. Who is turning 20? You are 20 years old. God bless you, my dear. You're just starting your life. You're just starting your life. So God bless in the start of your life. Yeah, it was fun to be 20. When I was 20 years old, I was just starting with my husband. Can you imagine? Can you believe that? I am. I did. I was just starting to be, what do you call that? A married woman. So I am 46, so I am 26 years old, 26 years married. So, all right, so as you could see, beautiful, beautiful things going on. We still got some other type of lace that I wanted to add to this. So just give me 1 second as I find it. Sometimes you throw things in here and you just it's hard to see it afterwards. Okay, I don't see the one that I want to use. And this one looks a little bit too small. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. And for this one, you guys, I'm going to open it up. See? I'm going to open it up. Let me go ahead and and before I open it, just measure it. And I'm going to just untangle it, unwind it. This is some nautical rope. I'm going to unwind this. And this is also going to give us some, this is 100% cotton. This is going to give us some texture. It's going to give us nice softness. So as you could tell, texture is the aim of the game. For this one, you might need to just position it on the bottom. Put it where you want it to go. Because this one will, because it's round, it's going to come and, shift on you. So from time to time, glue it if you're thinking of using this kind of rope. Just glue it to make sure that it stays positioned in place. I think I cut a little bit too much. I saw it somewhere in a store, you guys, something very similar. So that's why I wanted to do this one. Now I can't remember the name of the store. So what else has been going on? You guys, I just heard that we have like what? How many Saturdays? Is it 10 Saturdays now until Christmas time? Can't remember. And I'm also, guys, I have put in my application for some affiliates So I'll keep you posted for that. Some affiliate companies, some companies that I kind of wanted to affiliate with. So I've been putting my application for that. So we'll see. Which companies do you guys love the most? You know, we have Essential Stencils. We have, what is it, the Bling Bling one. Which is the Bling one? I forgot the name of the Bling Bling. The Blingy one. But there's so many good companies out there, you guys, that, but I think, I will tell you, I don't want to put it out there, you know, yet before I get a yay. Because, you know, if in case I do not get a yay, I don't want to feel awful about it. So, there it is. All right, so I think now the last one that I do not have, I took off my finger covers from this hand. What do you think? How is it looking? Good. So tell you now, I have this one. Now tell me, who has this? Because this is one of those things that I don't even know what it's called. So it's kind of like a tubing burlap. I don't know what it's called. It's like a tubing burlap rope. I want to say that's the name, but I'm not sure. So it's one of those that I have had for quite a while because I don't even know how to use it. Real my, I said you're 20 and I didn't see the comment before that it was your birthday. Happy birthday, my dear. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you and may you be a blessing wherever you go, my dear. Lots of decisions being made at 20. All right, so now notice what's happening. See what's happening here? The rope is creating some type of not being able to kind of being, you know, lay down or staying put. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to, now that I notice that that's an issue, I'm going to cut those. I'm just cut gluing them into place. And I'm going to cut this part right here in the middle. Just gonna let them dry for a second. Yeah. I'm going to cut them. You know why? Because otherwise you're gonna have a pumpkin that is not going to, it's gonna be rolling on you. So I'm gonna cut them and then it will be cut flat again. There. So we lose the bumpiness. There. And cut on this side. And the last one. And that should be the only one. The rest of them lay flat. All right. Y'all, I need to hurry. All right, there we go. The other ones lay flat. See that? It stays flat. All right, so now that we did everything that we need for here, at least that's how I wanted it. That's how I liked it. So you could add a few more or whatever you want. But now let's go ahead and finish up the top. And that should be an easy peasy lemon squeezy kind of job. So I'm going to just cut. I'm going to put this one. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And that looks good. This is just from the park. Nothing fancy. Just gonna go ahead and put a saturated there with a lot of hot glue, and I'm going to kind of push it in as best as I can. I could. I thought of that, Georgianne. Thank you so much. Yes. And I do have those. So you can put something like this to put it on the bottom. This is what Georgianne was saying. Thank you so much for your input. You know, this is just a little, you know, it's a little square, a little circle, something like this that you could use just to make it nice and flat. In case it does get bumpy, lots of very bumpy on the bottom. But look at this, very, very rustic. So now we're going to continue adding to the rusticness. I'm going to add some of this Spanish moss, but before I add my Spanish moss, I want to add some of the bigger kind of things, so that way we don't see. The Spanish moss also helps to hide a little bit, you know, our little imperfections here and there. So I have different color of leaves that we could add to that. See if that will poke. This has a lot of glue. So we have different color leaves that we could add to that. I also have this very beautiful and very neutral one, so I'm definitely going to go for this one. I also have some baby pumpkins, believe it or not, that I also wanted to add to that. So, you know, the top is going to be completely up to you. So I'm going to just add that there. And then we're going to add the Spanish moss, and the Spanish moss is going to kind of hide away everything that we don't want to get seen. Don't want that one. This one is kind of like a little too tropically. So we're going to add this one. So what else is going on? Guys, believe it or not, this is the time of the year. We're already approaching the end of our year, and this is the time of the year that you kind of start analyzing your life. I don't know if that's you. Does that happen with you? You start analyzing your life. You know, some of the things that you thought last year. You know, you still remember. That'll be another issue. If you still remember, you know, you start analyzing and thinking, you know, how was it? Did I do, you know, I don't know. I start questioning. Did I honor the Lord? You know, could I start, you know, start analyzing? I don't know. Does that happen with you? But anyways. All right, so I am putting different leaves all around. And the reason is because I kind of wanted to have kind of like a nice look throughout. I'm also adding different colors, and that is because this is the only place where you're going to be adding a little bit of different colors. There, what is it? A true color, actually, because the rest of it, my tongue. The rest of it is very neutral. So this is going to be the only place. And now I'm ready to add the flowers. Before I add the flowers, I do want to add my burlap. I'm sorry, my Spanish moss. And gotta be just to kind of hide away. And you could always give this a trim. You could always put less. You could always put more. But it kind of gives it a nice nature, very, very natural look. And it's creating two purposes. As I said, it's hiding away all of your little imperfections. And whatever you don't want, if you think it's too much, trim it away. Just trim away whatever you don't want. All right, that looks good. I just want to add a little bit more inside here. And I'll show you nice and up close and personal. Now here it is, and this is completely up to you. You could add a nice cute little bow if you want. I have this little bow from something that I made and I didn't use. So we could add a little bow. I think that looks darling with it. So I am going to add my little bow. And then we're gonna put some flowers up on top. You could put a little bit of glam. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, B. You're incredible. Cindy, I love it. You just don't think about it. That is cool. That is cool. I guess, I don't know. I guess I analyze too much. I need to be more like you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put some. That one looks too big there. Putting it right into that. Put some more leaves. I tell you, I wear the finger protectors, and the fingers that I don't have the finger protectors, that's where I kind of get, you know, get damage on my fingers. All right, so we add in some little flowers here and there just to make it cutie patootie, extra cuteness. Doesn't kill anybody, doesn't hurt. So I'm going to add a cute little pumpkin because pumpkins are adorable. It's like the mama pumpkin had a baby pumpkin. That's all I could think of. I'm going to add one right on top because I think it's just a cutie patootie kind of thing to do. And you all, I try to give you an idea to try to be very generic and not very glammy. But I'm sorry, I think that one needs a little bit of something in the middle. Something, it's got to have some type of gold. It's got to have some type of glam. It's got to have some type of sparkles. So, that being said, I'm not going to say no to it. And I'm just going to add a little something to the middle. Just because it's calling for it. And don't tell me it's not, because it is. It really, truly is. It's calling for it. I think we could, you know, be a little flexible and add a little cuteness to that. You could add yourself a button. But, you know, I think it's just calling for it. So I think we're going to add this one. And I should get my, there. Okay, so now I'm going to add it because life is better with bling and gold. It is. And here is this cutie patootie little adorable little pumpkin that I can't believe it took this long to create. I'm so sorry. Oh, I guess less talking, more working. I should take my young advice. But look at this. I'm going to bring it to Facebook. Look at this. Look at all of the different textures, you guys. I mean, it is 360 degrees kind of cuteness. 360 degrees. All completely around kind of cuteness, you guys. Tell me if that is not adorable. It is 360 degrees of cuteness. It is adorable. You will see once I start taking pictures of it. I'm going to leave it on the side. And I am not going to leave you with guessing what the other one is going to be. I'm not. So we're going to work on it as quick as I can. Okay, here we go. Hope you like this. It is cutie patootie. It's just really cute. And I'm not a rustic person. I'm really not. But, you know, wow. Love it. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. This one is the smallest little pumpkin. And I'm going to remove the tag. The smallest little pumpkin. And I'm going to remove the stem. And I'm going to go ahead and get my timer here. We have exactly 8 minutes. My friend Zeddy is in the house for Zeddy's Craft Corner. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go welcome her. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Can I go ahead and remove my stuff here? And let's get to it. The nice thing about this pumpkin is already turned white for us. So this is another Dollar Tree pumpkin. And we're going to take some pages, book pages, and we are going to fold it to as many layers as I could possibly cut in one sitting. Hold on a second. I think I made a little bit too much, so hold on. Make sure you use your paper scissors and not your fabric scissors. I'm gonna put my fabric scissors away because chances are I will use them. So here we go. Then I'm gonna turn this into threes. Guys, can you believe I have told my husband since last week. I'm like, honey, go ahead and make yourself a wish list, because the kids want to. By the way, we have adults kids. We don't have little ones. They want to know what to buy you. Can you believe this man has not, to this day? He's like, I don't need anything. Like, I got everything. Like, I'm like, I know, honey, but they really want to. All right, so I'm cutting it in an accordion. I'm folding it in an accordion. Thank you so much, Zeddy. I'm cutting it in an accordion. I'm folding it in an accordion. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create like a letter U. See? So that little U, I'm going to start cutting. And now, when you finish cutting up on one side, make sure, I'll show you 1 second what I'm going to do. Up on top, make sure that you leave, let's see, hopefully I did it right, that you leave a little lip. See that? That you leave a little lip. See? And this little lip up on top is going to stay united. Hold on. Because this is what we want. It's going to make things a lot easier. Because what we're going to do is that we're going to start from the, is it from the bottom? Yes, it is from the bottom. We're going to start just gluing. Okay? And it just makes it a lot easier, you guys. A lot easier. Okay? We're going to start gluing. Is it from the bottom or from the top? I'm sorry, it's from the top. It is from the top. It is from the top. So we got to fold it to this side. Top to bottom. There we go. So we're going to do that. And we're going to start gluing. Use your hot glue. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to have to get myself up for that. I'm going to, as you could see, as I fold it. And as I'm folding it, I kind of want, it's for my papers to kind of be able to stay, kind of like north, south, east, and west kind of thing. So here's my next one. Here's my next row. Going to come back. And now with the next one, come and start doing your northeast, southeast, the in-between. I'm going to start with my south, my north, whatever you want to call it. Need some more glue. So now I'm going to start by doing the in-between. And that same pumpkin, the same papers, is going to allow you to do that. Okay? Don't yet fold it, glue it underneath. Leave it open because you're going to need it to stay open. Otherwise, you're going to, this one loose one, so I'm going to use that over here. Okay. So your in-betweens should be all covered. Going to make that a little prettier on here. Fold it in. Just because this is going to be my top layer. So make sure that your top layer, you have it folded correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this one in. There. See how you don't want that? So I did that wrong. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And I'm going to tuck it in. hope I'm able to see that. Let me see. I think you could bring it. I think I could bring it a little bit closer. There you go. That, and I think I could bring it a little bit with you guys a little closer. There we go. So here we go. So now this one on the top, I did that wrong. I wanted to, not that I did it wrong, honestly, it's just that I kind of wanted to have a better presentation. That's really it. So I'm just folding it and tucking in my ends just to make it look prettier, you know, more like finished, not too rustic. Okay, so just that's basically all we're doing. All right, so now we're going to start doing the same thing, and we're going to come on the bottom as far as you could, as far out you could kind of bring them. And with these, you don't have to worry about the north, south, east, and west positions. You're just going to glue. You're just going to lift as far as you could get the other ones up. And you're going to start going around. As far as you could get the other ones, the first layer, you're going to come. And cover that. See what we're going to do? So we're going to do layers and layers. At the end, we're going to start gluing these into place. But we want to make sure that everything is covered before we start gluing down. This one is something that you could do with not just a book. You could do it with newspaper, obviously. You could do it with what do you call that? The scrap paper, scrapbook paper. So we're going to do that. I'm noticing that my layers here, this one's, my U should be a little bit lower. So with this one, with my next layer of U, I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, just a slightly shorter. So I'm going to cut on the top. I'm going to, just because of the size of the pumpkin, that's all. Okay. So here it is, just trim them down. So I'm going to lift up now that layer, whatever, well, when I finish over here, there's some gaps, some pieces that I didn't cover. There you go. This is more of what we want. See that? So you could finish the one and you could see the other one. You see? So this one just came out a little bit too big, too long. So it is paper, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it. It is paper. So I'm just going to trim it down. There. So your whole entire pumpkin is going to be just finished in that manner. Okay, when I look at my time, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to let you be. I'm going to finish this here. I am going to finish it online. So this is going to stay. You're going to get the entire project from start to finish on YouTube. So whatever time that you guys want, excuse me, go and jump over to my YouTube channel and check out the entire start to finish project of this sweet little paper pumpkin. You're going to go to the next creator on Craft Around the Clock on Facebook. So I'm going to let you go. May God bless you. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be here for another crafting night tomorrow night at exactly the same time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you'll be able to join me. In the meantime, may God bless you. May God keep you. Make his face shine upon you. May God grant you his peace. And I'm going to let you guys go. Have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday and have a beautiful start of your Thursday. I will see you, Lord willing, tomorrow night at 10. All right, adios. I'm going to stay here, you guys. So hold on a second. Let me just go ahead and finish with Facebook. Okay. So now we are going to put my next layer. See how easy this one is? Super easy. You could do it with any size pumpkin. You could do it with any size. So I'm going to, once again, if in case you didn't see it, going to make my U. Now we know that our U needs to be a little smaller. So now, there it is. My U needs to be a little smaller. I have my fan over here, so it blows everything. And I'm going to also give a little lip. And the lip is just kind of, you don't have to do a lip. The lip is just simply so that way you don't have to be cutting or gluing, actually. Gluing every single one, you know, individually. So that's all it is. Just kind of keeping it together. So let me know if this kind of projects is something that you like. I love paper flowers. I love paper projects. It's my favorite. Not only that, but it's very inexpensive. And see how it goes. See that? Just by leaving that little lip up on the top. So now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna lift up the other ones. We're gonna start gluing. And now that's a perfect size. It is, you know, obviously the smaller you go with the paper, the more you're going to start using. But, you know, it's up to you. See? So now I'm able to start gluing down the top layers. The very first layer, that's done. So I'm going to glue those down and force them to curl down. By the way, this is a project that you could also do if you want to save your fingers and use a little bit more of the, I forgot to cut this one down. Use more of the liquid glue, not liquid glue, I'm sorry, the, what is it, the glue stick, there you go. The glue stick, that would be a good one. See that? So now all we're going to do is completely cover the entire, Janet. Hi, Janet. You're back. Oh, the baby pumpkin's looking so cute, right? Okay, so just make sure that you're covering the entire thing with this little papers. And now you know, that's how it goes, guys. So now you're gonna see wherever you need it. Glue one there. And at this point, now I'm noticing that I don't need it to be kind of held, you know, kind of together. So just because now I'm starting to put it wherever is needed, not so much in a chain. You get what I mean? The nice thing about this, you guys, is that you could take more of the yellowish paper. You could go ahead and get your stamp pads and color them up. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. See that? So now I'm noticing that I don't need a lot of the lip up on top. But anyways, this is what we're doing. Just want to let you know that. So now, oh, it is easy. I was gonna take them apart, but I'm like, no, it is easier. It does turn out easier. Okay. There it is. Get me another one. See how easy it goes once you kind of get yourself kind of like in a pattern, kind of like, you know, get in a zone kind of thing. It becomes pretty easy project. It's just paper. Use your paper. Just only paper. My husband has been working, you guys. The man has been working. He has, so did not get to cook for him. I did not get to do anything. We'll be celebrating Lord willing this weekend. 2 weeks ago, it was my oldest son's birthday. So look how beautiful this is, you guys. See? I'm going to show you just a little bit more. I don't want to keep you here for too long. We have been going, this live has been going for 64 minutes now. So I'm going to do kind of like another chain, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the top. So I'm going to do another row. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and glue my book pages, my little U's, my little rounds, as needed. So just gonna pull them and glue them as needed or where needed to continue that. So it's gonna give you a paper scalloped. That's what we're looking for, a paper scalloped. So I'm gonna just do these ones here, and I'm gonna show you what that is gonna look like on top. I don't need any more of the lip, so I'm gonna cut the lip off. Up on top, we're going to be making some rosettes. You're probably saying, what is that? No worries, it's just rolled up paper that is going to start looking more and more like a rose. So we're going to be cutting the paper into a spiral. I'll show you what that's going to look like. All right. So as you could see, this is what's going to continue doing. So you're going to have like a scalloped pumpkin. So all through it out, you're going to have a scalloped pumpkin. All through it out onto the very bottom. And as you go, guys, as you're going to be turn 67 on Saturday, beep, yay, wow, congratulations, and God bless you, my friend. Happy birthday. You love paper crafts? Yes, I do. I do as well, Janet. So anyway, so as you go down, you're going to start gluing them onto themselves, okay? So, and it's going to look beautiful all through it out. Now, you could go ahead and you could age it up with your ink pad if you want to pass that down. You could take a little bit of watered down, very, very gently though, watered down wax or brown paint, and do that as well. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to decorate it up on top. So you're going to go ahead and get yourself a little, you know, 1 or 2 little papers here. Let me do 3, just in case. I could do 3 little rosettes just in case. And let me show you with one what you're going to be doing. So I'm going to start here in the middle. I'm going to show you. So it's kind of like a vertical, kind of like spiral. See that? So I'm going to come directly from my outside. Find the outside, which is hard to get to. So I'm going to cut from my outside in. Okay, now I'm kind of cutting backwards, which is a little tricky. All right, hold on a second. Here it is. All right. So you're going to cut on the line, cut your spiral out. And we're going to start rolling. Now, of course, just want to show you, let me cut this one out completely, and then I'm going to show you the difference that you could do. You could give them like a scallop finish on the edges by just wiggling your scissors. I was having a hard time because I'm going backwards with this one. Okay. All the way into the middle, all the way into the middle until you can no more. All right, got my scissors out. Now you're gonna go ahead and come back and just put it back in your spiral position. It'll make your life easier. So come and put it back in your spiral position. There, looks like there. Okay, now I don't need this anymore. Now I'm gonna get my top one here. And now we're going to do a little something here. Let me show you how easy it is if you do it with the right tools. Here is a tweezer. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one right here. Here is a tweezer. I'm going to take my tweezer now, And I'm going to hold it right there on the edge. See? And now I'm going to start rolling just by holding it. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And I think we all have tweezers, guys. Roll, roll. It's a lot easier to start it with the tweezers. See? At whatever point you feel comfortable, that is all rolled in. I'm gonna remove my tweezers, because the longer you keep them in, the harder it is to kind of get out. So then I'm gonna continue rolling. Remember, we started with the outer part of your spiral, just on the outside. We're gonna roll it all the way to the end, which is the center. Let's see. By the way, guys, I already finished a YouTube video. It's completely done. Oh, completely done. All I gotta do is finish the voice. But it is completely done, and I'm so excited to finally put it out. Now I'm going to come in here. Look how beautiful this looks. I'm going to hold it right here in the cup of my hand. And you're gonna let it just open up. You see that? You let it just unroll just a little bit. You're gonna keep it in the cup of your hand. Now I'm going to come back here to the end of the spiral, right here. I'm gonna put some hot glue. Just be careful not to glue yourself. And you're gonna let that sit, or kind of, at some point, your flower, your rosette, is going to touch that hot glue. See? And now it doesn't come undone, stuck together. That is what's going to be added to this. Now, you're probably saying, well, what are you going to use as your stem? You already took off your stem. You are correct. Now, here is a few options. You could still use a twig. That is up to you. Thought I had some other things on here. No. All right, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, it's on this side. Trying to see if I have. There you go. You could go ahead and get yourself one of these, which is a little stick, popsicle stick kind of thing. You could use that, stick it all the way to the end, cut it, do a simple, what do you call it, burlap kind of, not burlap, I'm sorry, no, escape my head, my face, my head, what do you call that, escape my, what do you call this, raffia, you could do some raffia bow. You could do some raffia bow and do that. I don't want to do that. So I have some stems that I did want to add. I have some other ones that I want to add. But why not? Just saying. Why don't we come and we add something a little bit more substantial? So I'm going to go ahead and just give me a second. And because I'm not sure what that more substantial might be. I think that looks beautiful. You all give me ideas on what I could use, because I am right now out of ideas. I have some pieces of wood here. Oh, this is beautiful. What about we add a key? I don't want to cut my cross, because that would not be good. But look at this, you guys. These are all Dollar Tree little thingamajigs. But that key, my oh my. Look at that. I think a key would look beautiful, don't you think? I mean, we could poke it in there. Let's take a look and see. Wow, beautiful. You could also have these leaves. These are these kind of die cut. I'm really not die cuts. I'm sorry. Laser cut. Oh, I think that would look beautiful, you guys. Oh, lovely. Look at that. You guys, I think we're going for it. I think we're going for it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that up there. Notice that I did leave some, thought this might work, but now I'm considering that might not be. Going to, I did have a little bit of this same color lace. And I think that would be beautiful. See that? And I know that I have something else. Hold on a second. Thought I had a little bit of a velvety, that's what I'm looking for, like a velvet kind of ribbon that I have, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I know that I have velvety ribbon. So I'm gonna take my lace along with this gold, because everything is better with gold. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, everything is better with gold. And now I'm gonna tie it. I don't like the curls of the gold. I like the gold. I don't like how it's curled up. So I'm gonna take the gold away, believe it or not. I may have another one. I may have another one. Because I do think that it needs a little something. Look at this one. See? This is the goldy kind of Dollar Tree little organza rolls. And it has some gold on there. And I think it's just enough gold. We don't need to. It doesn't need to be over the top. So I'm gonna open this one up. I'm gonna put my organza first. There it is. I'm going to add my lace next. And don't forget, we still have some rosettes to add to this. I'm gonna just let it hang. We have a rosette that we could add to that. I'm gonna push it to the side. I thought of putting this one, but now I see that it may be too big. I do have some buttons. Go for a second. Maybe about the same, the size, the good size that we use, that we may be looking for. So what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm going to come to the middle here. I'm going to put this little buttons in the middle of my rosette. And I think that will be just precious. Soft, very soft. I'm going to trim just my organza. And I'm just dovetailing them. Did a little dovetail. And look at that. Now this is all completely going to be finished. And it will have another rosette. because everything in 3 looks beautiful, but just wanted to let you show you how that looks. And look at that, you guys. It was a key. It was a wonderful, cute little key from the Dollar Tree. So a laser cut key. So we're going to go ahead and put another rosette here. I'm going to put another rosette here, a total of 3, because it looks like a trio always, you know, looks beautiful. And then it's going to look, it's going to have a rustic kind of beautiful with the paper, softness with the ribbons and the lace, and just like a little, just enough of a little bit of glamness with that. But anyways, that is all going to be done. I'm not going to keep you anymore because right now we are at 80 minutes of this live. So here is the 2. This will look beautiful pair up together on a little pedestal, you guys. Look, just like that, a little pedestal. See? We'll put them together on top of a book, you know, put a pile of book, put this one on top, one on the bottom, and her thing with a, you know, it looks just gorgeous, right? It's just enough rusticness and it's not enough elegance all at once, I think. Thank you so much. Let me know if you enjoy this in the comments. And don't forget, if this is your first time watching, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. And you will get to see the new video that I'm going to be posting, hopefully tonight. Hopefully tonight, if not, then tomorrow morning. Oh, thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much. I need to start selling this thing, you guys. I need to start selling them. And look, I still have that frame that I need to finish. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff. May God bless you. I enjoy crafting with you guys. You guys give me kind of like the umph to continue making something beautiful. So I appreciate you. May God bless you. May God keep you guys. May His praise, may God's grace shine upon you, and He give you His peace tonight and always. Have a beautiful, and hey, I'm going to be live tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow at same time. Same Eastern here, also on YouTube and on Facebook. All right. Have a beautiful adios. I love you.